Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? How y'all doing? It's been a long time since I did one of these lives, man. As you guys come in, hit that like button for me, please, and thank you. Hit that like button. We got a few things to talk about today, so we're gonna get straight to it. Um, yeah, man. But how you guys doing today? Let me know in the comment section who are here, so I could do it like a little, roll call or whatever. Totally not depressed. I have nothing to add to the conversation, so I'll just lay back. I appreciate you for coming in, man. Hit that like button for me. Lenoris, what's going on with you? How you doing, boss? BB, what's good? Creon Writer, hey mates. Where you from, bro? Where you from? It's only certain countries that I know that say hey mates or use the word mates. So, Demetrius, how you doing, boss? What's going on? Yo, what's up, family of Trey? What's going on? Troy, I mean, what's going on? Yellow, what's good? Anthony, what's going on? Kane Zay, what's good with you? D, what's going on with you? Mark, what's good? Wesley, what's up? David, what's going on, my brother? All right, Philly Kane, what's good? Larry Smith, what's up? All right, so we're gonna start this thing off a little bit on the sad side, guys. Just a little bit on the sad side. Let me go ahead and share with you guys a little bit. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna start off on the sad side a little bit. So as you can see on the screen right there, that's the late great, legendary Laker Kobe Bryant. 2 years ago, this same day, Kobe Bryant and his daughter passed away in a horrific helicopter crash. So moment of silence for him and his family. All right, Mamba man. I grew up a huge Laker fan. I grew up a huge fan of Kobe. I remember him from when he was wearing number 8. Remember him wearing number 24, legendary in both. Incredible guy. I've actually had the opportunity to actually work with Kobe Bryant myself, not just not through basketball or anything, but through the company that I work for. He has a drink by the name of Body Armor that was eventually sold to Coca-Cola, which I do believe he made anywhere from 200 to 400 million dollars off. That product I was a part of. I have a towel from the same company with a Kobe Bryant signed towel or whatever. So I'm gonna keep that forever. Sad story, man. Like I said, you know helicopter crash took the legend away. It's tough because he had just retired and boom, it's just crazy, man. All right, so anyway, let's talk a little bit hurricanes here. As you guys see on the screen right here, this guy right here is Antonio Moultrie. Just came out of UAB, of course. Transfer defensive lineman to the University of Miami. He's on board. As you guys know, we got a couple kids out the transfer portal. Frank Gladson out of Clemson. Ole Miss running back Henry Porch Parrish. Sorry, Parrish. Henry Parrish. Who else we get? Jacob Lightningstein out of USC. And I think we had picked up another one. I can't quite put my hand on it, but if not mistaken, those four we picked up. Um, as you guys know, right now it's a lot going on with Kings football. Coaches being named. We every week we get something new. Sometimes we get a little smoke and mirrors, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm not too fond of the expressions or statements or whatever. But anyway, so we've been seeing for months now a couple names, offensive coordinators been popping up, some of them being, eliminated and this, that, and the third. But we're gonna start from the beginning. So Joe Brady was the first one we heard for the offensive coordinator. Not quite sure his status. From what I'm hearing, he might still be in there. He might be one of the front runners. I'm not sure. I'm getting information the same just as you guys. It's all over the place. And then you have a couple names that was like eliminated from the list now. Jason Candle, he's gonna keep his job over at Toledo. He turned down the job, reported allegedly. You know, Kendall Browse. Let's talk Kendall Browse. Kendall Browse is what you would call a big opportunist, if you want to say. Kendall Browse and his agent, they're smart, genius. Did the same thing that basically what's his name? Lane Kiffin did when it was, down to hiring the coach for the University of Miami, the head coach, Mario Cristobal. So, of course, Kendall Browse, one of the first guys to, as soon as Mario hit Miami, wants to put his name in there. Hey, I want to come to Miami, blah, blah, blah. This, then, the third, he got interviewed. Never was offered the job. And I'm not going to say who told me or where, but never was offered the job from what I heard. And these people, I trust them because they're in the building. So never was offered the job. He did interview for it. Now, he used it, his agent used it as basically ammo to get more money at Arkansas. I can't be mad at the guy. He's an opportunist. Go do what you do. It is what it is. Now, moving on from Kendall Razorback head ad big Browse. He took the time out of his time to go on Twitter and try to troll the University of Miami. One reporter tried to call him out or whatever, not going to involve names, and I don't know their situation, how far it's going to go. But, yeah, big Razorback, long sleeve shirt, neck ass, Kendall Browse used the University of Miami to get a payday. It is what it is. Now, speaking of that, we got a guy that was on the staff, which is no longer on the staff, T-Rob. A lot of you guys fell in love with T-Rob. Me personally, I like T-Rob. I never got to see what T-Rob could do at Miami because Manny Diaz basically neutered his ass. Manny Diaz basically said, hey, I know I told you when you come here, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. Nah, bitch, you're going to do you're going to run you're going to do your positional coaching the way I tell you, the way I feel fit. So T-Rob, I guess, never got to do what he wanted to do on defense. Now, we was hoping we were going to see what T-Rob had, was made of during the bowl game. Unfortunately, no bowl game came about, COVID-19. We didn't play Washington State. If I'm not mistaken, Western Michigan took that game up and actually beat them. So there you go. Could have been an easy win for the University of Miami. We could have seen what T-Rob is made of. And Jess Simpson, we would have seen what he's made of as an offensive coordinator. Didn't happen. Jess Simpson, no longer at the University of Miami. He is now at Duke. He's at Duke. That's tough, Duke. So basically went from the NFL to Miami to now Duke. I seen his last tweet was saying something about the elite institution, elite people at Duke. Don't know if he's taking shots at the University of Miami at all or anything like that. So we're not going to dive into that or causing the trouble or problems. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please, and thank you. Hit that like button. So other coaches to leave. Duke again. You have Ishmael, he was a linebacker coach, whatever, moved over to Duke now. So there you go. Two guys from the University of Miami went over to Duke. As you guys know, Duke fired their head coach. They hired what's the guy, Elko from out of Texas A&M, and they're currently filling their staff. So it is what it is. A couple of our guys went to Duke. There's a lot of positional coaches that's still here, but not listed on staff or anything like that. So we'll see where they end up. I forgot who was it that ended up. Actually, I'm sorry, the strength and conditioning coach, Philly also went to Duke. Appreciate that. Bergie. Appreciate that. So yeah, Philly, our strength and conditioning coach, also went over to Duke. So now, as you guys see, the staff is, eliminating, we're adding position coaches, but we're eliminating also. And a lot of us find it odd that, you would hire positional coaches without a defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator. And then there's a lot of us that's saying, well, Mario got his guys already in line. Everybody's, just got to be patient. And then there's the other guys like me, myself, and I that's sitting in the corner and say, you know what, I'm going to wait this out because I've seen a lot of names popped up. I've seen a lot of names get eliminated. I see a lot of people trying to use the University of Miami to get ahead and get, bigger boost in pay. So came to that. Now, another name brought up on the other side of the fence, the defense, of course, Derek Mason. So recently, we see reports of Derek Mason actually, moving on from Auburn to go to Oklahoma State. I'm guessing Oklahoma State right now is in front runner to get him. So we'll see how that developed. He was a name that was mentioned to the University of Miami for quite a while now. So I guess we could practically take his name off the list, which probably will leave Doug Bulk or Belk or whatever you want to call him, and Schumann out of Georgia. Georgia just won the national championship. From what we're hearing, Muschamp might become the defensive coordinator, whatever. Dan Lennon moves on over to Oregon, so we're seeing that develop. So it's coming down to a lot of people saying that Mario is taking too long, and a lot of people are saying that Mario, take your time, get it right. It is what it is. So I want to know what you guys think. If you think Mario is taking too long, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. If you think Mario is taking absolutely too long to name the defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he needs to take his time and get it right, put a 2 in the chat. Simple. 2 in the chat, 1 in the chat. All right, see some 1s. I see a lot of 2s now. See a lot of 2s. A couple more 1s. I see some 1.5s, but I see a 1.5. Yeah, so basically, if you think he should get it right, put a 2 in the chat. Take his time, get it right. If you think he's taking way too long, put a 1 in the chat. So I see a lot of mixed feelings, and I see I got a rebel in the chat with a 3. So it is what it is. All right. So like I said, the fan base is divided. Some of you guys are on Twitter. Some of you guys are on other platforms, and you see the other fan bases are talking. They're Miami can't hire nobody. Nobody wants to go work for Mario. Nobody wants to work at that school down there in Coral Gables. Listen, guys, if we're seeing it, Mario's seeing it, and if he ain't sweating, why are we? Why are we acting like we the one that's got to make this decision? At the end of the day, if Mario makes his decision on the offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator that don't work out, we're not the ones getting crucified. He is. We're not going to turn on ourselves. We're going to turn on him, basically. So I think Mario should take his time and get it right. Now, who's to say he doesn't already have these guys in place? Who's to say he doesn't have, the hires already made? I've watched a couple shows, Miami Flow. I watched Streeter. I've watched a couple of these guys. These guys are nice and calm about the situation. But everybody else, they're panicking. They think Mario don't know what he's doing. They think he's striking out on all these coaches. Guys, listen, National Signing Day is coming up on February 2nd. We got a few guys that we're going after now. From what I've been seeing, you have Shamar Stewart that's making his commitment on the 2nd. Now, I've been seeing reports out there that's saying that if Miami doesn't, tell him who's the DC or whatever, he might bounce. Now, Georgia is on his neck. Texas A&M is on his neck. And I'm pretty sure Deion Sanders is sitting in the back somewhere saying, pull out the JSU jacket, put on the I Believe shirt, and put the hat on and throw the rest of them off the table like he did with, Travis Hunter. Y'all remember when Travis Hunter picked up that Florida State hat and made it spin like a helicopter? Legend has it that hat is still spinning in the air right now. That's tough, Florida State. But yeah, man, Shamar Stewart. Let's just hope that don't happen to Miami. It is what it is. I've been seeing reports that in order to hire these offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, I think Mario is giving them $1.8 million to do so. So that's a lot of money to be given to these guys. So take your time, get it right. Take your time, get it right. We are a nervous wreck. We are impatient. We want to know right away this, that, and the third. But hey, wait and see. Positional coaches. Let's talk about the wide receiving coach / passing game coordinator, Brian McClendon. Brian McClendon is being reported that he's the front runner for the Georgia Bulldogs job. Apparently, Georgia's wide receiving coach or whatever done moved on to LSU, if I'm not mistaken. LSU's going after him or something like that. And basically, they're coming after our guy in Brian McClendon. Brian McClendon is a Georgia, former Georgia player, former Georgia coach. Basically, Kirby Smart came in there and he departed. He's been with Mario at Oregon, so he's down here with Miami right now. Let's just hope this is not a T. Will situation, because as you guys know, when Muschamp moved over to UCF, we had T. Will hired here for maybe a week and a half, and then Muschamp came and took him, made him the defensive coordinator up there at UCF, and that story was written or whatever. So it is what it is. But we got to watch out. But at the end of the day, if coaches wants to go, it's going to happen. Speaking of T. Will, let's switch over to T-Rob. T-Rob is now at Alabama, working with Nick Saban. From what I'm hearing, from what I heard, Lil Birdie whispered in my ear, Manny Diaz put in a good word for T-Rob over there. Gave Nick Saban all the extra info that he needed to go ahead and, hey, T-Rob, come on over. Now, a lot of y'all been cracking jokes and everything like that about T-Rob going to Alabama. A lot of y'all been sad about it. Like I said, a lot of y'all fell in love with T-Rob, and it is what it is. So you see T-Rob on Twitter or whatever, his profile updated, and he's basically smiling like crazy. I ain't see T-Rob smiling in Miami like he was in that, profile picture when he got to Alabama. He was like, oh, I'm going underneath this Nick Saban tree. I escaped from the Manny tree. So, hey, we see what Nick Saban does for his coaches. Every single coach that been under Nick Saban went on somewhere else to do great things. It is what it is. Kirby Smart, he just won a national championship. Jimbo Fisher, all those guys that's coached under him. So it is what it is. Mario Cristobal, of course, coached under Nick Saban, went on to Oregon. Now he's back at his alma mater at Miami. Now, Billy Napier at Florida, they doing their thing too or whatever. It is what it is. So, Derek Mason, defensive coordinator, could be the guy for Oklahoma State. A lot of you guys wanted Derek Mason. A lot of you guys probably weren't impressed with him. But I know a lot of the Miami Hurricane fans and a lot of the content creators and the addictive fans was talking about Derek Mason for a while. So with Derek Mason going over to Oklahoma State, you guys could go ahead and eliminate him off the list, and you'll revert back to basically Doug Belk, whatever you call him, and Doug the Schumann guy. Because revert back to them, or in the next coming days or so, we'll hear who the actual guys are, and then we'll be like, oh, we knew it was that guy. Oh, we knew it was that guy. Oh, we knew it wasn't this guy. And it is what it is. Everything fall in place. You guys, I know you guys seen this storyline happen before. If you haven't, let me bring you back a couple months ago. Oh, the AD. Who's the AD? Who's going to be the AD? Is it Nunez? Is it this guy? Is it that guy? We have about 20 candidates. No, it's Darren. No, it's this guy. Of course. We get names tossed in there. You got media outlets that's putting out stories. It's time to get those clicks and likes. Everybody wants this information. They're fiending for it. It's like crack. Who's going to be the AD? And boom, we saw that story went down. Boom, okay, we get the AD. Who's going to be the coach? Is it Mario? Is it Lane Kiffin? Is it Shiano? And a whole bunch of other names. We saw this went down. And for those of you that was nice and patient and waited, you got your answer. Mario Cristobal, head coach. So we got the AD, we got the head coach. Then we start hearing, okay, Mario's going to come in. He's going to evaluate positional coaches. We're going to start to see some of these guys get let down, let off, or whatever. So now you start seeing some of Mario guys hanging around campus, Alex Mirabal. Couple weeks later, Alex Mirabal officially Miami Hurricanes offensive line coordinator, and so forth and so forth. We just seen Kevin Smith and a couple other guys. They all been officially put on the staff. So a lot of the guys that you guys were asking about, are they going to retain this guy? They're going to retain that guy. You saw how that worked out. T-Rob was one of those guys that was hanging around recruiting. We saw him out in the field with DVD, everything there in the top back, cruising down the street in my 6'4" kind of thing, out there in California recruiting and all that. T-Rob was never put official. He was never announced official on the staff. And as you can see, he's at Alabama now. There's a lot of guys that's still listed, that's still out there doing Miami Hurricane work until they're listed as not on the staff anymore, or we hear they found a different job. So it is what it is. If you guys, so far, the only guys we know that are official coaches is the ones that has been announced. You've been seeing them doing little interviews. Joe Salavea, the big defensive line coach. Who else? Kevin Smith, of course. Brian McClendon, of course. His status is yet to be updated or whatever. So as of right now, he's still officially a Miami Hurricane wide receiving coach / offensive coordinator, unless Georgia actually, pulls him away. Georgia, that's his alma mater. So everybody wants to go back and coach their alma mater. So let's just see where he goes. Me personally, I'm leaning that he goes to Georgia. I mean, everybody wants to go back home. So it is what it is. Now, we're going to move on from Derek Mason. Me personally, like I told you guys, I'm in a wait and see mode because the media is going left and right. It seems like Mario has this thing down to a T. Everything is being kept top secret. Unless you talk to some of the players that's actually in the locker room, you won't actually know pretty much anything. And some of the recruits that's been going on visits has been leaking some information. I wouldn't say purposely, probably accidentally. If you ask the right question, sometimes they spill the tea. So it is what it is. I'm going to go back. Not Miami Hurricane related, but I know a lot of you guys grew up watching Barry Bonds. Barry Bonds shut out of the Hall of Fame. I seen a list of all the accomplishments in his career, and basically he got snubbed. Now, I'm not quite sure why that may be. Maybe it's the allegations against him about steroids and all that crap. But nonetheless, if you look at the list of things that he has done compared to some of the guys that are in the Hall of Fame, you would think he's a no-brainer. But hey, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if they bring him in next couple of years and vote him in, or is it going to be the same snub? It is what it is. But not going to stay on this topic too long. You guys don't. Most of y'all don't care about baseball, or probably care about Barry Bonds anyway. So I've been seeing this conversation float around for maybe a month now, ever since UCF beat Florida. So a lot of people been saying since Muschamp came over to UCF, he kind of gave them life or whatever. They beat Florida, of course. Florida beat Florida State. Florida State beat Miami this year. So now they want to be a part of it. Now, me personally, I think to be a Big Four, you got to have championships. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. UCF won the national championship in 2017, according to them and them only. Only them. They are the only one that think they won it in 2017. So UCF is trying to make a big push to be a part of this. Now, I know a lot of you Miami fans, and I know a lot of you, I see I got a couple Gator fans in here too, and Florida State fans and everything. Y'all think UCF is worthy of being in there? Y'all think it's just a Big Three or is it a Big Four? You gotta let me know. Let me know in the comments section. Just put Big Three or Big Four in the chat. If you put Big Four, that means you believe that UCF belongs in the conversation when it comes to these other three teams. In Miami being number one, of course. Florida number two, and Florida State dead last because they got Mike Norvell. Sorry, so okay. So I see hell no. Big Three, yeah. UCF, tighten up. Now, don't get me wrong. UCF they are pulling their own weight lately. We saw them beat Florida, beat them convincingly in the bowl game, Gasparillo, right up in Tampa, and right in the middle of Florida. So, not only did they beat Florida, they beat them in Florida and beat them around the same territory where most of their fans, both team fans, hibernate. So that's tough. I don't see any Big Fours. I see three. UCF not ready. Okay, Big Three. Everybody wants to keep it at Big Three. Everybody trying to keep them in, keep them out. All right, so we can move on from that. I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. The second. All right, so the hottest topic in Miami right now. There's like three of them. There's Shamar Stewart. Where will he go? There's who are the offensive coordinator, who the defensive coordinator. Some of y'all don't even care who the positional coach is anymore. Y'all just want to know who the offensive coordinator, who the defensive coordinator is. And there's a lot of jokes going around. Is what is going on in Miami? Can Miami not hire any coaches? I think recently, I've seen that Florida's staff is complete, if I'm not mistaken. If there's any Florida fans in the chat, y'all could go ahead and let me know if y'all staff is completed. But I think I've seen a report that Florida's staff is complete. So they're like, what is Mario doing? Patience is a virtue. I've been preaching that. Now, turnover chain. We've been seeing the turnover change for the last 5 years. Some of y'all are pissed off at Mario. Why are you gonna get rid of the turnover chain? Why not bring back the turnover chain? Turnover chain ain't did nothing to nobody. You guys want the turnover chain? That's cool. I like the turnover chain. I like it, but it does look ridiculous when you're down by 21 points. You get a fumble recovery or a pickoff or whatever, and you see guys running to the sideline, photo op, jumping up and down. It looks terrible. It makes you kind of look like a laughing stock of college football. And then there's the other side to it. Well, it motivates the players, to go out there and get turnovers to begin with and stuff like that. But I'm going to put the link in the chat because I do want to hear you guys' opinion. We're going to talk about the turnover chain first, and then we could get into some more, subjects. But I want to hear what you guys think about the turnover chain, Mario getting rid of it, and so forth. So let me put this link in the chat. I want to keep it 2 people on stream, no more than 2 at a time. So the first 2, we'll talk about the chain, some other subject, and then we'll bring somebody else on, trying to keep it organized and have people not talk over each other. because I have been getting a lot of complaints about that. People talking over other people and stuff like that during the show. So the link is in the chat. You guys can come on in, tell me what you think about this turnover chain. Do you think Mario getting rid of the turnover chain is a good thing? Do you think we should keep the chain? Do you think we should hand out the chain only on certain occasion, maybe after wins, and stuff like that? So the link's in the chat. Also, I think I see Henry Lee asking for the number, so let me go ahead and do that for him. Make sure you guys hit the like button. While you're at it, hit the like button, please, and thank you. Like I said, the link is in the chat. I'm gonna put it in there one more time. Anybody wants to talk about offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, positional coaches? How you feeling? 1 through 10 on how Mario's doing, all that good stuff. Link is in the chat. All right, so basically, we saw Mario came in, right? We saw his recruiting cycle, kids making visits, and basically none of the kids were seen wearing the turnover chain. All the pictures was taken in the light up hallway with the names on the wall, and the U. And recently we saw them start doing some more graphic, what's it called? Some teleprompter kind of thing where they put all the action in the background and the kids just basically pose, and then at the end they make like a video for them using that. So I think it was foretelling that the turnover chain was going to be gone. I think it was foretelling that they weren't going to bring it back. Now, recently, speaking with a recruit, he basically dropped a bomb that says basically they was getting rid of the turnover chain via Alex Mirabal. So basically, Mirabal dropped the bomb to the kids saying, "Hey, turnover chain is not coming back. We're getting rid of it. We're just gonna play football. We're gonna focus on football," and that's where we're at today. So a lot of controversy, a lot of people started uproaring. A lot of people, get rid of the chain, good riddance, bye. And then there's other people like, no, keep the chain. It's a part of Miami culture, this, that, and the third. So it for me, the chain served its purpose. The chain represent Manny Diaz. Manny Diaz, Manny Diaz, Manny Diaz. Mario Cristobal came in. It's a new regime. We're talking about change. Change. Sometimes change is extreme. Sometimes change is not what you thought it was going to be. Sometimes it catch you by surprise. When Mario came in here, a lot of you guys didn't think we're going almost into February and we wouldn't know who the defensive or offensive coordinator is. So it's changed, guys. You just gotta be prepared. We just gotta go on with it, because at the end of the day, if Mario wants to get rid of the chain, he wants to move on from the chain. It is what it is. We can't do nothing about that. What can we do about that? You think if we call up Mario right now and tell him we want to keep the chain, what do you think he's gonna say? Y'all think he's gonna keep? You're gonna be like, you know what? Y'all right. I'm gonna keep the chain. Y'all think so? Y'all think so? Y'all think Mario gonna keep the chain if we call him up and say, "Hey Mario, let's keep the chain, man. Let's keep the turnover chain." How y'all feel about the turnover chain? Mario Cristobal. Some of the names. Oh my God! Hey, shout out to you, Mario Cristobal. Who cares about the change? It's irrelevant. It's fun when you. Hold on. Sergeant AR-10, what's going on with you? Hold on a
Hey,
second.
what's up? What's up, T2Y, man? Champs in the building. Champs in the building. Shout out to everybody in the chat. What's going on?
All right. So who cares about the change? It's irrelevant. It's fun when you win, but embarrassing when you're getting your ass kicked, getting upset. That's it. Gone. It's just stupid. I want to win. You say I want to win games. That's it. It is what it is.
Hey, that's how you can tell who a bandwagon fan or not, man. The people who turn their back on the coach and he ain't even coached it down in one game yet. They're already turning their back on Mario.
Now my question to the fans is: does Mario getting rid of the chain make or break him?
You got
Does it
people
stop?
already saying
Does it
screw
stop his
Mario.
ability from coaching? Does it stop his ability from winning games? Does it stop his ability from competing for championship? Because that's what we want, right? We want to compete for championship. We want to win championship. We want to be competitive in every game. So does that change stop him from doing anything? And I know a lot of y'all gonna counter with, well, it ain't stopping them from winning the chain. It ain't got nothing to do with winning, blah, 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 this, then the third. But think about it. The time you take to put on that chain and the hoorah, you could possibly get with some of your teammates, talk over, tell them what you're seeing going on the field, blah, 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 and be prepared for the next drive or so. Things like that. The chain don't make or break us. Now, I did
He's
see
trying
in
to he's
Alabama.
trying to take away the flash, man. He's trying to take away all the flash and bling and chain and rings. He's trying to get down to basics. You know what I'm saying? Blocking, tackling, executing on offense, defense, bringing the pain and the fire back to that program. You know what I'm saying? Not having people point and laugh, but having people fear when they see that helmet. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be having chains and gimmicks and stuff to do that, man. You got to be knocking people out on defense.
Now, I can say this for the chain. Keep the chain, but only give it out to at the end of the game to the defensive MVP. Only on wins, by the way. I don't think that's a bad idea.
Nah, that's not a bad idea at all. You can have a chain for the offense, chain for the defense.
But at the end of the day, 5 years ago, we didn't have a chain. We still played football. We still got turnovers, and we was okay. So I think without a chain, we'll be okay. It moves on. I see Alabama has picked up the trend and got their own chain. They got recruits rocking some chain that says Bama Boys, if I'm not mistaken. You know, it is what it is. Miami has started a trend. Most of the time in college football, that's where the trends start, right down there in Miami. The rest of the country, they hate us, but they love us at the same time. They can't help themselves. It is what it is. Everybody, at the end of the day, y'all gonna say too, even the winning programs and the programs that hasn't even won in a long time, they got their own props, and it's cool. It's cool. But at the end of the day, the chain don't make or break us. Coach Hayes, what's going on with you, boss? What up, fellas? Chat, hit the like, hit that sub
Shout out
button,
to
hit the
Coach Hayes,
subscribe
man.
button.
Shout out to Coach Hayes.
Appreciate that, and make sure you guys go check out Coach Hayes football. Does a great job over there, breaking down kids film, Miami Hurricane football, of course. Y'all check him out whenever y'all get a chance. Funny dude, man. Especially when him and Streeter get together, that shit is hilarious. But yeah, man, the chain. At the end of the day, a lot of us done gotten accustomed to that chain. I got a damn chain sitting on my table right now. Shout out to Alonzo 1219. I bought that chain from him in Atlanta when we went to unfortunately watch the Miami Hurricanes get destroyed by Alabama. But you know, what
Hey,
it is.
that's all
The
right,
chain,
T2Y. We took care of the Gumps for y'all, man. They beat y'all, but we beat them, so don't worry about it.
now, at the end of the day, I got about probably maybe 6 or 7 shirts with a chain on it. So it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. But hey, Mario's here. If you don't want to change, it's his turn now. It's his turn. Manny Diaz is gone. If you want, if you love Manny, and a lot of you guys still ain't moved on from Manny Diaz yet, but if you love him so much, I think Penn State need a couple fans. Okay, it is what it is. So, Brian, since I got you on here and you're a Georgia fan, Sergeant A10, Brian McClendon, what's your thoughts on Brian McClendon?
We need him, man. We welcome him to Athens with open arms. Our receivers coach Cortez Hankton went to LSU over there with Brian Kelly. He got an opportunity to go over to LSU and pretty much had the same job that he had with us, be the receivers coach at LSU. So we do have a spot that needs to be filled. So Coach McClendon, man, if you listen, man, come on up to Athens, man. You can check out this brand new trophy that's only 2.5 weeks old, the national championship trophy that we just won. You can mentor guys like Arik Gilbert, who will be coming, off a season where he had some mental issues last year, but he'll be starting at receiver for us. You'll have A.D. Mitchell, who caught a touchdown, a redshirt freshman, caught a touchdown in the national championship, man, so you can mentor him. We also got Marcus Rosemy Saint. We got Lad McConkey. We got Kearis Jackson that decided to forego the draft and come back to the Bulldogs too. So we got a lot of talent, man, and I welcome him with open arms.
Hold on, let me cut you off real quick.
What's up?
You talking all this good shit about Georgia. Let's talk about the players that's transferred out. Let's
talk about the players that's transferred out. Okay, so first of all, Jermaine Burton.
Okay, there you go. Go
ahead. Jermaine Burton, all over YouTube, all over Twitter. The Super Bowl champion that plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, Mecole Hardman, man, he played receiver at Georgia. And he won the Super Bowl with the Chiefs his rookie year back in 2019. And, he flamed them on Twitter, man. Was like, how you going to lead a team that won you the national championship? How you going to go to a team that you beat for the national championship? You know what I'm saying? But Burton felt like it's his best opportunity to go play for Bama, who, has a Heisman Trophy winning quarterback. So he feels like, hey, man, it's a better opportunity with the Gumps. So I said, man, good luck to him, man. The kid's been to 6 different schools in 7 years. If he want to go to the Gumps, man, good luck with the Gumps, man. We'll see you in December because we're going to be there.
All right, so I got a $2 donation from Toby. So we got Logan. That last name kills me, bro. I think it's Sigapolo, or whatever. Listen,
that's Samoan.
Logan,
that's Samoan.
Yeah. So Logan, if you see this part of the video or whatever, if you ever see this, I'm sorry, my guy, but you got a last name for a whole different universe. So, anyways, man, appreciate the $2 donation. That's a good pickup right there. That's a good pickup. Appreciate the $2 donation.
And if y'all's coach don't come up, man, then I recommend Hines Ward, either him or Hines Ward as a receivers coach.
Yeah, appreciate the $2 donation.
I made a little bit of money.
Appreciate that, boss.
So we had him transfer. We had Lavassier Carroll go to South Carolina so he could play running back. He was playing cornerback for us, and now he's going to South Carolina to play running back. We had Latavius Brini transferred. We had a couple other guys. One guy transferred to Florida. Another guy transferred to Mississippi State, a receiver. I mean, we had a lot of guys transfer, and that's how college football is right now. I mean, guys, felt like they accomplished all they needed to do for the team, for the University of Georgia. They got their ring and they want to go get some playing time somewhere else. I mean, look at the ACC Player of the Year who played down at FSU. You know what I'm saying? He didn't feel like he got enough snaps with us. He goes down to the ACC, becomes the damn Conference Player of the Year.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Became Florida State's prize position.
Yeah. And then I don't know if Tyreek is going. Is Tyreek going into the draft?
No, Tyreek returning. He'll be back.
Yeah, see? Year. That's one of our best DBs right there.
Everybody in the chat, Tariq Stevenson will return next year to the University of Miami.
Yeah.
We'll be back on board. So
You got Tyreek down with y'all. You got Jalen Kimber who went to Florida. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have guys transfer, man. But if you recruit like Kirby does, and you're a deep team like the Bulldogs are, and you just come off a national championship, you just tell them good luck.
man, you just love it. You just love saying that right now, bro.
Yeah, man, it never gets old, man. We're the national champions,
You just
man. It
love
never
saying
gets old. Hey, and T2Y, if Mario do it, if y'all win it all 3, 4, 5 years from now, I'm telling you, bro, all the hate is gonna be pointed your way, bro. All the arrows, all the guns and ships and everything gonna be pointed just your way, man. We welcome it, man. It's been 41 years, man. The state of Georgia is covered in red and black, man, and it's a big old black G on the state of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And we love it, man. We love all the hate, all the attention, all the people making excuses for the reason why we won and injuries and blah blah blah. We love it all, man. We love it a lot, man. It's champagne. It's champagne and cigars for what we got 350
that.
more days to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? We loving it down here.
All right, so we got 160 in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's shift gears a little bit because I'm pretty sure y'all don't give a damn about Georgia.
Of course they don't, because we won it all. These are the same people that's been trolling me on this whole time, T2I.
All right, so as you guys know, sign letter of intent so far. Miami got 10 signees. Cyrus Moss, of course, Nigel Kelly, Jaleel Skinner, Kamari Rogers, Chris Graves. Chris Graves, I think he's a pretty upset with the T-Rob departing thing, but I think he'll be fine. Wesley Brisane, of course, Jakari Brown, Markeith Williams, Elijah
Shout out to
Moore,
Jakari Brown, man. Shout out to Jakari Brown.
and then Jaden Harris, and then boom. So okay, so they put it up. The five transfers that we have coming into the University of Miami so far. We got Logan, who leave Oregon for the University of Miami. He's right now he's listed as a 3-star inside lineman or whatever. 3-star, 6'3", 340-pounder.
Woo-wee.
That's a big kid, man, to be putting on their line. So hopefully this season we can get some, good blocking. Tyler Van Dyke, Heisman Trophy winner, if this line can hold up for him. Antonio Motris, listed as a 2-star, 6'2", 260-pound edge rusher out of UAB. So that's the guy that was in the picture from the live earlier, so you guys could see him. Henry Parrish, of course, Ole Miss to Miami. Basically came over here with his positional coach, Kevin Smith. By the way, that's our running backs coach now. Came from Ole Miss. Henry Parrish, running back. As you guys know, in our running back room last year, kind of got depleted a little bit. Cheney was hurt. Also, halfway through the season, Cameron Harris got hurt, so it was down to Jalen Knight and Cody
Brown. That's right.
So now we got this season, we got Cheney, if he can stay healthy. Rooster, of course, Jalen Knight, Ted Franklin, Cody Brown, and we got Henry Parrish. Now we're still going after another running back by the name of Trevante Citizen out of LSU. So right now I think he's visiting the University of Florida, but I think he should be making his way down to Miami pretty soon also. So we'll see how that goes. As of right now, though, we do have 5 running backs in the stable, preferably 6, though. So we'll see how that one goes. Frank Ladson, of course, 6'3", 205 out of Clemson. Coming back home from Clemson out of high school, he was rated as a 4-star. Coming back home, he's rated as a 3-star now. So we'll see how that go. And last but not least, you got Jake Lightningstein, 3-star, 6'6", 270-pound defensive lineman.
What?
So Miami's picking up some pretty good guys out of the transfer portal. I know some of you guys wanted some of the big names from Alabama, from Georgia, and stuff like that. But, it is what it is. What's his name? Marcus Marcus Banks, one of the guys that left Alabama. He was pretty much a done deal to Miami, and then out of nowhere he went to Ole Miss. So was it Ole Miss or Mississippi State? I think it's Mississippi State. You guys can correct me in the chat. Yeah, but I've never seen anything like it where Georgia just won a national championship. Alabama just played in the national championship game, and as soon as that game is over, 8 to 9 players is hitting the transfer portal.
Yeah,
What
they
the
hitting the
Georgia
portal, man,
side?
for playing time. They hitting the portal for playing time and opportunities.
All right, so hold on, let me put the link in the chat. I see Anthony asking for the link. So, what is it that Kirby? Not okay. Out of all those players that hit the portal, what positions were they?
You got two corners, a wide receiver. Oh no, two wide receivers, two corners, a safety. So I think that's a total of five so far. Um, I don't know. I mean, looking at the way we recruited DBs and the guys that are coming in, those true freshmen are 4 and 5 star talent. And maybe these guys don't want to compete. Maybe Jalen Kimber feels like, I can go down to Florida and start. If I stay up here at Georgia, then I'm going to have to compete with this 5 star freshman coming in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So looking at all the DBs we picked up through the last two recruiting classes, these guys feel like it's greener pastures, at another school. And it might be, you might think it is, but, you might end your college career without getting a national championship.
For, for me, I see why these kids are doing this, but
You gotta
there's
speak into
fans
the
that
mic, Anthony. You started out loud and then you went low.
can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's gonna make me upset is like these fans.
You,
Some fans are gonna
you're
say
going low
that
again.
okay, yeah, it's my micro. It's not me. It's the microphone I'm using. um, what I was gonna say. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. What I was saying is now there's fans that are gonna say, are these kids afraid of competition? That's why they left. Like for me, I don't see as it being afraid of competition. I think it's just that they felt they were not going to get any playing time at all where they were currently at. Do you guys agree, or do you think it's a little bit of both?
I think it's a little bit of both and add in the NIL thing too. Because some of these schools, can offer some NILs to get a kid to actually want to come. Whether
You
that's
add in the NIL and you add in the fact that some kids feel like, hey man, I got a better shot at going and playing pro if I get more snaps and more visibility by the scouts. You know what I'm saying? If I'm on the field, if I'm at Georgia, we rotate in and out. You look at Jermaine Johnson. I mean, he only got on the field maybe 2 or 3 times a quarter, but when he went down to Florida State, he every snap he on the field for defense. So that's an opportunity too, going to another school, getting all the snaps, all the visibility, and having the scouts look at you and getting drafted. I mean, that's the ultimate goal of college players, right? To go to the next
Yeah,
level.
yeah, but to me, and I could look at it. I could look at it. It's not for me. The competition thing is a moot point for me. Honestly, I agree with the visibility part, but I would rather some of these players who are being developed by an elite developer like a Nick Saban or a Kirby Smart, they could have a better, even though they're not playing, they can still have a better chance of getting drafted a little bit higher because the pro teams trust their development and stuff, their development of talent in Alabama and Georgia and stuff like that. I understand they want playing time and exposure, but would you rather go to a team that struggles with developing your talent or stay at a place like Alabama, Ohio State, or Georgia or Oklahoma that knows how to develop talent correctly and stuff like that? That's the question.
all right. So hold on. Kings 1989 says T2Y, who's gonna be the OC in DC? Any word yet? I got word like a second ago that the offensive coordinator for the University of Miami will be none other than Bugs Bunny. And the defensive coordinator will be no one other than Daffy Duck. And special team coach will be Elmer Fudge.
There you go.
I'm messing with you though, but no words as of yet. Mario's keeping this thing ear sealed tight until we get like solid information on it. I'm not gonna come out here and hold you guys and say, hey, this guy is the next guy, next guy, the next guy, and then next week another name pop up, and then we move on to that name. I'm not doing that. So right now I'm in a wait and see. I do believe that they have already hired those guys, from what I'm hearing, but I ain't triple source anything or anything like that, so I can't say. And it is what it is. Mario announcements will be made pretty soon, guys. So y'all just gotta be patient.
I think it's good though. I think it's good that he's not saying anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it keeps the fans on the edge of their seat. You know, he's more of a close the doors on the program.
What he's doing is he's trying to keep other schools away from the hires that he's trying to make. So you know what it is. Miami goes after a kid. Miami offers a kid. Everybody else does the same. All of a sudden, this kid got an offer from Miami. Now he got 20 other offers from all these other schools.
Right. Everybody jump on the bandwagon. Yeah.
Every coach that now we're going after, every other school is going to try to get this guy. Or even the school that he's trying to get this coach away from, get a whiff of it, might try to give him more money and shit like that, or stuff like that. So Mario,
if it's someone from Georgia, you wouldn't you think Kirby Smart already knows that though?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Ask Kirby Smart, did he know that Dan Lennon was going to Oregon? I'm pretty sure he didn't see that bombshell.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, some stuff are leaked, some stuff they know, and some stuff it's kept under wrap until the end.
But I'm glad Mario is keeping everything confidential, man. That's a good thing, man.
Man, I know some fans wake up in the morning,
and
drink their coffee,
you know where he
search
learned
through
that,
social media, search through all the websites, and they're looking for the answer, and it's like, God damn it, man, nothing. Be patient, God. Don't let this.
And you know where he learned that from? Saban.
Don't get your blood pressure up. Don't play
Integrity Minded in the chat said Luther Campbell's gonna be the offensive coordinator.
Man, appreciate you, Kane. 1989. I appreciate you can take a joke, man. Well, hold on a second, Anthony. Nesta Silvera, Nasty Nesta. As you guys know, hit the transfer portal when Mario came in or whatever. A lot of you guys were critical on the kid, Mario coming in, he's lazy, blah, blah, blah. And some of you guys were like, all right, well, college football nowadays, it's a business. You got to do what you got to do to get to the next level. So whatever Nesta did for him, I'm okay with it. So Nesta Silvera basically committed to the University of Arizona State.
The Sun Devils.
Going over there to Arizona, play for the Sun Devils. There you go. Congratulations, Nesta. Go be great, my guy. Is what it is. Place kicker. I'm not a kicker. He's a kicker, not a place. But anyway, Camden Price. As you guys know, he was on with Bubba Baxter, or whatever the guy's name was, who was missing the field goals, and a lot of people threatened or whatever. He was his backup kicker. Then the Borregales family took over kicking now. So this kid has hit the transfer portal. Where is he going to be? Nobody knows for sure right now. I'm not sure how many schools are going into the transfer portal to get a kicker, much less a kicker with not too much, resume to go with it. So good luck to him. We talked about all the guys that's transferred in. Corey Gaynor, offensive line, center, of course, hit the transfer portal, transferred from Miami, and is now at North Carolina. So we'll see Corey Gaynor sometime this season. Good luck to him. It is what it is. Gervin Hall, of course. ESPN kind of made a spectacle of the kid.
That was bad. That was really bad.
I think they did him in this year twice. Come on, man. But anyways, Gervin Hall, leave the University of Miami, transferred over to Utah State. So, we got some former coaches over there at Utah State. So, Gervin Hall, go do your thing. Mark Pope. Mark Pope hit the transfer portal. Now he's at JSU. Deion Sanders. Mark Pope came in here as a 5-star. Let's see, what he could do over there at JSU. Hey, any kid that's here at the Miami didn't quite work out. When you go somewhere else, I'll still root for you. If we couldn't do it for you, hopefully somebody else. But as long as we don't play, I'll root for you. As long as we ain't playing against you.
Hey, Mark Stamper, man, no coach is trying to keep you down, man. It's a dog eat dog world, man. If we see an opportunity for a coach to come up here, we'll poach him from any team, man. It's not just Miami.
All right, so you got Bradley Jennings, 3-star linebacker. He also hit the transfer portal. Status right now, he's enrolled at Indiana. So basically, Indiana, he's enrolled. Congratulations to him, because right now, hitting the transfer portal is not – it's a popular thing, but it's not recommended because you can get stuck in that thing. I think it's like, 3,000 deep, if I'm not mistaken?
Yep.
Hey, if you could go into the transfer portal and actually find a destination after that, hey, that says something. But another guy here, Quentin, defensive lineman, went and committed to Marshall. So congratulations to him too. Another name you guys are very familiar with, D. Wiggins, of course, committed to the University of Louisville. D. Wiggins had his drop C's and everything at Miami. So hopefully, he could go on over there and do pretty well. I don't think we play Louisville at all this season. I don't think – the only way we would play Louisville is if we play them in the ACC championship. I doubt they'll make that, but I doubt it. But so I don't think we'll play D. Wiggins. But, hey, congratulations, D. Wiggins. Go be great. Jeremiah Payton, another wide receiver, hit the portal, of course. From what I'm hearing, he did commit to a school. They didn't post it up here. Most likely they don't have that school's icon or profile on here, but I did hear that he went to Alabama A&M. So congratulations. Like I said, hitting the portal nowadays, it's very popular. Every kid's doing it. But it's not something you want to do because you could get stuck in there and not have any, great opportunity. You might have to go back down to JUCO or FCS or something. So, it is what it is. Khalil Herbert, he's also in the portal. I haven't heard any information on him. So let's just see. I'm surprised, though. I got to be honest with you guys. I'm surprised. Normally when you see a new head coach come in, new regime, new coordinator, well, let's hold back on the coordinator, but new coaches and everything like that, you see a lot of kids hit the portal. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to have some hit it later on, but I wouldn't doubt it because once you name those offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, and start, inputting the philosophy that you're going to run on your defensive side and offensive side, your schemes and everything like that, you'll see some kids that jump off ship and say, hey, that's not, for me. Let me try to find somewhere else. So right now the portal is not that deep for Miami guys leaving. So, it is what it is. We do need we picked up a receiver, but we did, as you can see, we lost Jeremiah Payton, we lost D. Wiggins, and we lost Mark Pope. So it is what it is, man. That's basically your update on the transfer portal, guys. What we got now. And I was seeing the name name is Inez Cooper. I seen that the Hurricanes visited him, blah, blah, blah. Big kid, tall kid, huge kid. They're saying that, we got a couple Cristobals for him to come to the University of Miami, so he could be another name added to, our list. February 2nd, actually February 1st. Let's talk about February 1st. Jack Pyburn, he'll be making his decision on February 1st, not 2nd, 1st, 11 o'clock a.m. CBS. So if you tune into CBS on February 1st, not 2nd, 1st, you can see Jack Pyburn make his decision. He's listed as a defensive end, but he also could play linebacker. But
he's a 4-star, 5-star guy.
He's I think they listed him as a 3-star, but if you watch him play, he definitely deserves a better rating than that. Right now his top 2 is down to Miami or Auburn. So we'll see him make his decision live on CBS 11 a.m. on February 1st. February 2nd, a lot of us waiting on that date because that's when Shamar Stewart and a lot of the other guys will make their commitments.
That's right. That's right. Shout out to Orange and Green Blood, man. Shamar Stewart, man. Texas A&M, Miami, or Georgia.
Cross off Georgia. He crossed off Texas A&M.
You say that now. You also got Jacksonville State too. If you see that J hat, it's gonna be a problem.
No, we ain't worrying about Jacksonville State, but we'll worry about Jackson State.
You mean Jackson State?
Yeah. You see that J hat?
I think it's literally Miami or Dion.
Yeah, you see that J hat on the table, boy. It's gonna be a problem.
Nowadays, if I see a Gator hat, I ain't worrying about it.
We not recruiting. We after other people. We after Perkins and Matthews.
I ain't worrying about it. If I see Ohio State, if I see Alabama, I ain't worrying about it. If there's a HBCU hat on that table, I ain't worrying about it. Nobody else but that HBCU. Speaking of HBCU,
if we don't get Shamar, I want us to get Christian Miller.
Now let me tell you this, Christian Miller. You took the cat. You took the rabbit out the hat. So top 5 for Christian Miller. Miami, Georgia, Ohio State,
Florida A&M.
The Rattlers
and Oregon. And I'm looking at the table and I'm like, okay, so we got a Miami hat. That's cool. Fuck Georgia. Fuck Ohio State. Fuck Oregon. And I'm like, damn, that FAMU hat looking crazy on that table with all those.
Nah, bro.
That's the real orange and green.
That Georgia hat looking nice on that table, bro.
And I'm like, damn, man, what is going on here? Normally, when you see top 5s, you don't see an HBCU. You don't see a FCS school. You don't see a division less than 1. So I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Damn, Sam, you got me scared.
Hey, that national championship hat look nice though, bro.
Man, you mean the one that says Alabama?
Nah,
the one that's got the G on there. It ain't got an L on there. All the ghosts is losers.
Dean had an Alabama hat on his head.
Did you see
that A is getting replaced with an L because they losers.
Did you see the kid put on? He looked at the hat funny.
That was Dean. They middle linebacker.
Like my boy Peanut said, y'all losers. All y'all losers.
I want to get that clip of him looking at the hat that says National Championship Alabama and just pause it right there and just
somebody gave Nakobe the wrong hat. They were doing that on purpose. They knew he was gonna be on TV.
Just pause it when he looks at the hat and then play that sound. It was at this moment.
That's what somebody did that. It showed the picture like that.
Hey, that's a top 10 pick right there. Nakobe Dean, bro. One of the best linebackers. Butkus Award winner, one of the best linebackers in the nation, bro.
Now, if I was him,
he came back, didn't he?
He leaving, man.
And I would put that hat in a frame, and I'll probably put it somewhere on the wall, and then put a whole bunch of laughing emojis around.
We might have 7 defensive starters get drafted, bro. 7.
I won't say Mike. That's pretty Mike gonna happen.
I mean, that's one of the best. That's one of the best defenses ever to play college football. They only gave up 10.2 points a game. So
that defense is not better than the defenses the Hurricanes had in the early 2000s. I'm sorry.
The numbers don't say that, big dog.
Nah, not better than those.
You saying that Georgia? Georgia, get out of here.
Don't do that, Sard.
Look up the numbers.
Forget the numbers. Don't forget the numbers. Look at the play. That 2000 Hurricane defense will stop anybody.
Please get out of here. Get right here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Hey, go look at the scores. Go look at the
It
scores
don't.
from
I hear
these
you.
defenses.
There's one thing
Hear what
on
you're
y'all.
saying.
There's one thing on y'all record that kills everything.
Okay, listen.
40 was it 41-13?
Exactly.
Nah, it was 41-24.
That done y'all in.
No, it didn't.
That don't
We
even
still
matter.
only gave up
You
10
know
points
why?
a game.
That done y'all
They
in.
got
That don't
y'all
make y'all the
defensive
greatest
backs
team.
are nowhere near Miami defensive backs in no one. Not
Of
better
course
than
not. But our front seven is one of the best ever.
No, but they front seven is one of the best ever. They got Williams in, Vilma, Joseph,
What do you mean? We got Nicole
Dougal.
Dean.
But I don't know if Nicole B. Dean better than Vilma. I don't know.
Look at the numbers. Did Vilma win the
I
buckets?
don't know. He should have.
Okay, then. See,
He did.
I don't want to
He
hear no shit.
shoulda.
Hey, see, you sound like a Gump fan.
Shoulda.
I don't want to hear no shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Nah, ain't no shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Yeah, them Gump fans.
I don't know.
This Georgia team is nowhere near.
I can't say that one.
It's nowhere near that 2000.
That Miami
We gave up what?
2001 defense was
Okay,
just
so the
stupid.
01 defense gave up 9.8 and we gave up 10.2. So they're 0.4 points better.
If you said it was in comparison with maybe the Gators in the Florida State Championship, then you may have a
Nah. This is one of the best defenses ever, bro.
Our 2008 defense was good too. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe Florida State 2013 defense, y'all better than.
Yeah, but we go.
You're probably better than some of Alabama's defenses, Sarge.
Yeah, but those Alabama defenses were coached by Kirby Smart.
Hold on. I think we got Jordan Bowman in the building. Jordan. So you seen the national championship? You seen that Georgia won it all? Did they break out? Did they really break Clemson in the beginning? Now?
Nah. They broke Bama though.
I think they broke y'all so bad that your defensive coordinator, your offensive coordinator split.
I don't know.
We gonna be straight. I'm cool. I'm cool with who we got in place. So
I think Muschamp is going to Miami.
You think Muschamp is going to Miami?
Muschamp is about to be the.
He's about to be the D coordinator. He's taking Coach Lanning's spot, bro.
I'm finna get me a pencil, right? Muschamp name on this list. We got a whole list going on.
Nah, he's taking over as D coordinator, man. Coach Lanning's gone, man.
Man, we got a whole list of names.
Actually, Sarge, I think Schumann is going to take over as the permanent DC there.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know if it's going to be two co-defensive coordinators.
Got my boy Peanut in the building. All right, so somebody was asking about cornerbacks that's available. Let's see. We got Penn State cornerback. He's available. AJ. Let me see. Maryland's cornerback's available. Cecile. And Tulane. Tulane's got original.
I mean, looking at all the players in the portal, man, just choose your pick.
Kevin. I'll say Kevin.
Well, what's the transfer portal? What? I don't even know what that is.
It's 3,000 players in the portal, man. Just pick who the best players and send them to your school.
The Clemson guy says he don't know what the transfer portal is. Oh yeah,
I never heard of it.
I guess you won't be missing.
That's not something Clemson uses. I don't
yeah,
Frank Edson too much this season.
You can blame that on Dabo.
That's why Clemson won't fall off this season. Y'all say that.
Yeah, but even though Miami comes to Death Valley, we gonna see about that.
Y'all said they all season last year. They down season was 10 games. They're gonna win another 10 games this season. It's still gonna be an off year for them.
All right, well we'll see about that.
Will Dabo turn into the new Mark Richt? 10 games and that's it.
Mark Richt, he can't turn into the new Mark Richt because Mark Richt
got 2 rings.
Yeah.
He didn't win 2 titles, let alone 1.
Man, that's tough, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, please, and thank you. Hit the like button. It's not too many great corners if you guys are looking for like 4 stars, 5 stars, and guys with big names and went to big schools right now. So the portal, full of 3 stars and 2 stars. I know you guys don't like that, so. Not even gonna try.
Hey,
to
AD Mitchell, man, caught a touchdown pass in the national championship. That's a 3-star wide receiver.
Now there's an Alabama guy in the Bryant Liner. That's the name y'all might want to look at. But yeah, that's it for corners, pretty much. Let's go into linebackers because I know you guys have a lot of you guys say we need to get linebackers. So
We definitely need linebackers because all ours going to the league.
yeah.
We can take a look at linebackers. See what's in there, what's available. From the Gators. Speaking of from the Gators.
Oh, Harper going to Auburn.
Harper.
Yeah.
Where is he going?
His brother went to
Missouri.
Yeah, Mizzou. Yeah, from UNC.
So Tyrone Harper, he's available. Leaving the Gators. So he don't want to be a part of that dumpster fire anymore.
Yeah, because Perkins coming. That's why he knew the writing was on the wall.
Perkins is not going.
Isn't LSU leading for him right now?
Another guy.
Perkins might be going to Jackson State, man. Him and your boy Travis on the beach running around playing in the water together.
You got your guy here, Andre Parker from Arkansas. He's in the portal too. So 2 years of eligibility for any school that picked him up.
He was sporting Gator gear all week at the Polynesian Bowl.
Okay, so he might end up wasting his career at the Gators. All right, cool.
No, he's gonna waste his career. We know he'll waste his career. That's why he ain't going to Miami. His mama said, nope. Take your ass down.
So you got another guy, Trevon Stevenson. He's out of North Carolina. He's available. That's another good linebacker.
I wouldn't want anything off of that UNC defense. They don't.
Hell no, they don't.
Jeremy Mercer from Utah. He's available for 2 years.
And if you're listening to this and you're in the portal and you're a linebacker, come to Athens, man. We need you, man. We'll get you either a Scat Pack or a Hellcat, whichever one you want.
You got a request. It says,
from Georgia.
T2I, go to FSU transfer portal. Oh man, y'all whole team in there, bro.
So we can talk about all those 3-star wide receivers they picked up.
Word on the street, y'all whole team's in the portal. All right,
man, shout out to FSU, man. Shout out to FSU, man.
I got you, bro. I'll put FSU up.
Shout out to Mike Norvell, man. Hopefully he has a winning season this year.
That's not going to happen. Don't get your hopes up.
Let me see. All positions. All right. Here we go. So transfer portal for Florida State. Caleb Blake. He left December 12th. He said he didn't want Christmas to catch him at Florida State, so he dipped. 3 years of eligibility.
I don't think that man played.
Cornerback, of course. Another cornerback. He's not even rated. He hit the portal. 3 years eligibility. Left Florida State back in December 20th. Another one, Jalen McAllister. He left 4 years eligibility, linebacker. Carlos Beaker, he left, cornerback, 4-star guy. Brandon Moore, he left. He got a year eligibility. He left Florida State back in what is that? July? August. Left them back in August. So those are kids that jumped out of Florida State.
Shout out to Rob Dukes. He said Norvell will be gone after this year.
He probably will.
Hold on, now let's see who all committed to Florida State.
FSU, I think FSU would have to go like 3.
Let's see who all they picked up in the transfer portal. Yeah. So you got Jordan. He went from he actually left Florida State and went to UNLV. Another kid, Marcus, he left Florida State. He went to UMass. Another guy, Kaleon, I think that's his name, Kaleon, whatever his name is. He left and went to Marshall. Another kid left Florida State, went to FAU. Damn, another kid left Florida State, went to JSU.
See, looking at all this, man, I don't feel so bad, man.
Another kid left Florida State and went to FAU. Another kid left Florida State, went to Memphis. Damn, another
Yeah,
kid
see,
left Florida State.
everybody's like, how come everybody leaving Alabama and Georgia hitting the portal, man?
Now,
FSU
hold on.
making me not feel so bad.
To be
Of
fair,
all the
none of these guys play.
transfers so far, this one has got to be the most gangster. This kid left Florida State to go to FAMU, right next door. That's tough.
Yeah, he just walked across the street, man.
All right, one of their prize quarterback. I remember Turn Charlie loved saying this guy named Chopper Purdy. Chopper Purdy. He transferred out with 4 years of eligibility to Nebraska. Damn, another kid.
That Nebraska quarterback finally graduated, man. That dude was there for like 17 years.
Damn, another kid left Florida State and gone to Marshall. Another kid left Florida State and gone to, what is this? Oh, West
Bro,
Florida.
Martinez was at Nebraska for like at least 8 years, bro.
Bro, how do you leave Florida State and go to West Florida? What the hell is West Florida?
I don't know. Never heard.
That's probably Division II. Probably Division II school.
Dante Lucas. Oh man, I like this kid here. He was the one on the sideline when we beat him on 52-10 with his helmet up all the way looking like a turtle. That was him right there. He's gone to
South Alabama.
South Alabama. There you go. Oh, JSU strikes again. Another one. Edge rusher, 4 years of eligibility. Left Florida State to go play with Dion. That's tough. That's tough.
Honestly, I understand why they did it, but I think these kids are making a huge mistake going to JSU because they don't have the facilities and stuff like that too.
Man, you don't need no facilities, man. All you need is a weight room in the field, man. That's all you need.
What happens if they get seriously injured?
You know what? Let's flip it. Let's see what the other team in Florida is doing. Let's see what happened in the transfer portal.
Dion and Jackson State, man, they got the same facilities everybody else got, man.
In terms of, I'm talking about in terms of if those kids get injured, they don't have the. Actually, no.
Man, it's football, man. You get injured at any time, man. You get injured on non-contact play, tear your ACL. That's it.
All right, so you got a guy here named Keymore Gable. I think that's his name.
Kamori Gamble. Yeah.
There you go. He left Florida to go to UCF.
UCF, yeah.
He said, you know what? UCF whooped our ass. I'd rather be on a winning team, so I'm going.
He dropped them 2 touchdowns.
Another Florida picked up a guy from Georgia here. Kimber.
Jalen Kimber.
I thought Kimber was going to start.
Yeah, he'll supposed to start.
Oh shit! Look at them! Look at kids leaving the Raging Cage and a good team to go play for the Trash Gators. God damn! Montreal, you gonna regret that, my guy? You gonna regret that?
Oh, he ain't. He already know.
when you on the sideline dapping up on Lorenzo Lingard, you gonna understand. Mohammed, I think that's
Diabate. Yeah,
Diabate.
So he went to Utah, Florida to go play for Utah.
We'll see him next year.
Osiris left the Raging Cajuns to go to. Yo, y'all picked up 3
Clemson offered him too.
He one of the best offensive linemen in the country.
Yeah.
So they picking up all these.
Clemson actually was going
to Napier bringing winning kids over to the losing Gator family. That's tough.
You keep saying that.
Time out. Am I seeing Copeland in the chat? What's it y'all?
Oh, Copeland been gone.
Yeah,
y'all telling me that's y'all best guy? Y'all
Emory Jones couldn't give him the ball.
Oh man, so Copeland leaving to go to Maryland. Shout out to Copeland for making a good decision in life.
Yeah, stop it. Stop that cat.
Another one leaves the Gator here at Chris. He went to Michigan State. Dante. Oh shit, my boy leaving. Oh, he's staying there, man. Now Dante, I actually know Dante personally.
Oh, you know him?
Yeah. If y'all go back way back, I got a video clip with me and him, and I was like, this your boy Dante from the Gators. He was like, go subscribe to my boy T2Y. Oh man. Yeah, but I know Dante. Yeah. That's tough. I thought he had left y'all. I thought he woke up.
He was about to leave. He came back.
Elijah Blades, he left Florida to go to Buffalo. All right. Damn, man, what is up with all these kids leaving y'all? Let's see. Uncommitted. All right, so you got two other guys. Newest name a couple days ago, of course, Harper, and then you got a kid here from way back in September.
That's a walk on, bro.
Dang, so you got walk-ons dipping on y'all?
He's a 2-star.
What kind of farm was Dan Mullen running up there? God dang.
Oh, why you think he ain't there?
Billy Napier,
Yeah, it's
boy,
the
he
reason
got
why
your
they
ass.
fired him, T2R.
We got 30 off the field coaches.
You know what I can't wait to see? Billy Napier versus Mike Norvell.
What you want to see that for? That's gonna be an embarrassment. He couldn't beat
Yeah, it's
Dan
gonna be
Mullen.
a blowout.
It's gonna be an embarrassment.
He
for
couldn't beat
either
us
one.
when we didn't have a coach.
That's gonna be an embarrassment for either one of y'all. Both of y'all. I just looked through both
Nah.
of y'all transfer.
Gonna be
portal. Both of y'all-
embarrassed. It's gonna be an
both of y'all
embarrassment when Mike
wrong, too.
Norvell beat Mario Cristobal. That's gonna be the embarrassment.
Tighten up, man. Tighten
That
up.
ain't
Yeah.
gonna happen.
That ain't happening.
Oh yeah.
That ain't happening. See, now you Gators better get ready for 24 and 25.
Oh, we good. Y'all better get ready. We doing our thing. Y'all better get ready.
I don't
Listen,
think Napier has a
it's a
chance.
spot
I don't
around the
think
corner
Napier
from
has
me
a chance.
called Gator Shack, and they serve
Y'all
Gator
better
tail.
get ready. Go get an OC in the DC
Now,
first.
now they serve Gator tail, and they got this special sauce that you dip the Gator tail in and you eat it. So I think 24 and 25, I'm gonna have to visit Gator Shack and load up on some of that sauce.
Okay.
We're gonna be
I
eating
like
Gator.
that.
Or you can
We'll
watch
be
Swamp
eating Gator
People,
all
brand new
week.
episode of
Keep
Swamp
that
People tomorrow.
same
We're gonna be
energy.
eating Gator all
On
week.
the History Channel, baby. Baby Low, same Swamp People on the
Wait,
History
you know
Channel
what?
tomorrow. Brand new season.
After we
That
beat
ain't
the
nobody
brakes
watch
off the
that.
Gators 2 years in a
Ain't
row,
nobody-
after we beat the Gators 2 years in a row, Billy
We'll
Napier
see.
gonna get up to the stand
We'll
and he gonna
see.
say, well, I guess
Yeah,
that's why they
yeah.
took Miami off their schedule.
Yeah, that's what we gonna say. Y'all can talk. We showing what we doing.
This is why we took Miami off our schedule, man. They do this to
Yeah,
everybody.
that's why we did it.
They do this to everybody.
What? Lose? Y'all don't do
Oh
nothing.
man, Billy Napier gonna transform into Manny Diaz at that point. This
Man, y'all
Alabama, they
crazy.
do this to
You
everybody.
is out your mind. Ain't no damn mother was better than Manny Diaz.
Let's see though. Let's see all in the portal.
How many players y'all lost?
Let's do top. Let's see. Any transfers out of Clemson, Jordan?
No, not recently.
They'll probably have some after spring, though. You know, you have some guys that they're not gonna get no playing time, so they'll hit the portal after spring practice.
I guarantee you we're gonna lose a couple defensive linemen. Our defensive line is loaded next year.
Yeah.
They basically gonna see that Billy Napier is just another damn Mullen with a disguise.
Hey, shout out to all the fans, all the teams in here, man. If y'all got some defensive players that's not getting no playing time, send them to Athens, man.
Wow, y'all
So top players starting. Let me see. Okay, so they got them top players. So
y'all don't need no corner.
Caleb Williams today. I seen they're reporting that he might be headed to Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Caleb, either USC or Wisconsin.
So we'll see how that goes, man. I don't know what Wisconsin got to offer him, but hey, Wisconsin name popped up today. They say they probably the leading candidate right now for Caleb. Another quarterback committed to Texas. Another quarterback again, Jackson Dart out of USC. I guess he's looking for somewhere. Cornerback, Illy Ricks. Why is nobody picking it? Oh, Alabama picked him up. Never mind.
Yeah. He been went there.
That was.
Hold on, let me put it on.
Yeah, he was
Let me
LSU's
put the
best
status on
cornerback.
uncommitted. There we go. So they don't put no kid on here that's already committed. All right, so there you got another guy, Michael Trigg. He's a tight end, 4-star guy from USC. Does anybody need a tight end right now badly?
We good over here. Got SEC Freshman of the Year.
Then you got an offensive lineman here, offensive tackle, of course. 2 years eligibility from Vanderbilt. Tyler, anybody need an offensive line? I think we need some offensive line, but I'm not sure if you want to get an offensive line from Vanderbilt. That's a tough road to go.
Taj Harris, he's good. I thought he was going to Kentucky. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, Clemson need a wide receiver, don't they?
I mean, no. All our wide receivers were just hurt last year. So we don't technically need another one. We just need to stay healthy.
All right, so you got another guy here, cornerback out of Ole Miss. Anybody need some cornerbacks?
Miami.
Yeah, I ain't seen his name brought up. I ain't heard nothing, but we'll see. Another edge rusher. They went to Texas. They're Cristobal and him 100% to Texas, so he might be headed to Texas from TCU. Pretty close area, so it would make sense. Daylon McDuffie. Anybody need a running back? Probably the Gators.
Hey, we'll take them, man. We RBU. We'll take them.
You had to put them on the bench.
I got running back.
What y'all gonna do? Put him on the bench next to JT Daniels?
Nah. We RBU. He'll get drafted. He'll get drafted in 3 years.
Next to JT Daniels and watch him right away.
You gonna watch both our running backs go in the first 2 rounds.
Speaking of JT Daniels, how they did your boy like that? JT Daniels from Georgia, 2 years eligibility. Man. Wasn't he a 5-star at one point?
Yeah.
Not his name
high
is
school,
3-star.
he was behind Trevor Lawrence and Justin Fields.
And the recruits watching this, y'all pay attention, man. You go to Georgia, you will drop down 2 stars.
Yeah, and you will have a ring on your finger.
Bennett.
Hey, you can give me half a star. I got that ring on my finger.
JT Daniel about to go to his next team with a ring on his finger with the initial.
So why Jermaine Burton left?
with an initial in the middle of it.
Jermaine left because Kiera's coming back and he can't beat out no other receivers.
Because of who?
That's what they're gonna say on
Kiera's Jackson came back.
He's better than Kiera's, man. Stop.
No, he's not, bro. No, he's not.
Man, Jermaine Burton left because Stetson Bennett cannot get him the ball. That's why that man got him out of there.
Bro, go back and watch him.
That's the real reason.
Nah, go back and watch him when he played against Mississippi State, where he had 8 catches for almost 200 yards, bro.
Let me ask you this, Sergeant AR-10. What recruiting you waiting on right now? Because I think Georgia class is pretty set already.
They just waiting on Shamar.
We waiting on either Shamar or Christian Miller.
Yeah, they
so both of them.
They're also getting like a 3-star linebacker.
So we'll see how.
Oh yeah, AJ
Lightsey, yeah.
Yeah,
bro. We need as many linebackers as we can get, but we just hoping either Shamar or Christian Miller sign.
All right, cool. Jordan, who you guys waiting on?
Caden Story and TJ Dudley, and we're going after Andrew Paul, that running back from Texas that's been rising up recently. No, those are the big names.
Yeah, Story visited Florida this week.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about you, BB? Who you guys waiting on?
Waiting on Perkins, Matthews, Bortles from California.
Hey, BB Perkins going to JSU. I just want to let you know, man.
Hey, we'll
if
see.
He ain't going to JSU. Let's hope Miami get up in there.
Well, if he ain't going there, we know we're going to Florida then.
All right, shit.
In Tisdale.
Shit. So
So
we ain't got nothing to worry about on the Clemson side of things. We'll see about Perkins. He decommitted from Texas A&M, so we'll see where he lands. I know Miami's in that picture. Florida Gators in that picture.
His mama said no.
We'll see. And even though he did decommit from Texas A&M, Texas A&M is still a possibility.
Yeah.
We'll see. I hope Miami get both. Shamar Stewart, Christian Miller, and Perkins, and I hope all y'all team don't get none of the guys that y'all going after.
Too bad. We got crystal balls for all the ones I named. Well, not Andrew.
I mean, we have a top 3 class, so if you want to come and win, come to us. If you don't, go somewhere else.
Yeah. So I seen I should have saved the graphic, but I seen a graphic of possibly national champions for the next coming season or whatever. And I was, to my surprise, Miami made the list at number 9. They had 10
Wasn't Wake
teams
Forest on that
number
list
9.
too? I ain't listening.
That list is not credible.
Talking about.
I didn't see Wake Forest on that list. Maybe you seen another list that I seen, but I ain't seen Wake
If
Forest.
If it was the 24/7 graphic, they had what one?
Nah, not what's it called? Not Josh them. Nah.
We'll be 12-0 in December. I don't know what we're gonna do for the SEC championship, but
if you want to lose some money betting on college football, just bet with Josh Pate. Just bet with him. Every week he goes against his system. The system is right, he's wrong, and then when he don't go against the system, both of them wrong. So if you want to lose some money in college football, bet with Josh Pate.
or bet with Shannon Sharp, man. He picked Michigan to win and he picked Alabama to win.
Nah, we're gonna get off Shannon Sharp now. Shannon Sharp did tell Skip Bayless that my LA Rams was gonna beat the GOAT Tom Brady. And what did they do? They beat the GOAT Tom Brady.
But he said my Bulldogs was gonna lose to Michigan, and we blew Michigan out.
Shout out to them Rams. We still in the playoffs, baby. We're gonna win it all, even with a sorry Georgia quarterback.
Yeah, right. That Georgia quarterback won y'all the game on Sunday.
A Georgia quarterback that is a turnover machine.
And he threw the game-winning pass to set up the field goal. What are you talking about?
Man, them Rams is on fire.
Without that quarterback, y'all would have lost at least 5 more games with some freaking Jared Goff.
I'm gonna be celebrating my championship. Listen, if we make it to the Super Bowl, I'm pre-ordering my championship shirt.
Bro, if Jared Goff is still your quarterback, y'all wouldn't even be in the playoffs right now. So I want to hear no sorry Georgia quarterback.
Man, I honestly can't tell the difference between Goff and Matthew. I can't tell the difference between them two.
Yeah, right. Who's the number 1 receiver in the league? Cooper Kupp, right? Who been throwing him the ball the whole season?
Throw the ball to Cooper Kupp.
Come on,
T2.
If Devontae Adams.
Cooper Kupp is a different kind of beast when it comes to receivers, bro. This man could get open in jail.
Bro, who's throwing him the ball, though?
Now, Stafford's good, though. Stafford finally got on a good team. Stafford finally got on a good team. He always could throw the ball now.
Yeah.
He just always had a bad. He's in Detroit. Who the fuck went into Detroit?
Exactly.
Derek couldn't even do it.
He switched to a different team. Now he's 60 minutes away from the Super Bowl.
T2Y, you should be happy. Shit, he the reason y'all don't get here.
Now let's get on Cam Akers' big FSU screaming old blunt.
Yeah, man,
Shout out to Cam Akers, man. For all the fumbles.
Mr. Let me give the other team the ball every now and then. Well,
let me fumble on the 1-yard line.
Every play, this man want to get a damn ball. Every play.
Hey, how you fumble on the 1 though?
This man hand, I'm telling you, man, his forearms is made of wax. It's either wax or something, because this man can't.
I mean, Cam, he had a bad game, but he gonna be the reason why y'all win.
Nah, he gonna be the reason why we lose.
Nah, Sony gonna be the reason why they win. Get that ball to Sony.
Why they gave the ball to Cam? Because they was trusting him.
Man, get that ball to Sony, man.
Sony for you. Can't make this, bro.
Get that ball to Sony Michelle. Stop playing around. Twice. He almost cost y'all the game twice.
What should we expect from a Seminole anyway? Almost gave us the game.
You needed a Georgia quarterback to win y'all the game.
He said, if the Rams play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, T2I, you better hope Mahomes don't pick your defense apart. Come on, bro. We ain't scared of Mahomes. Last time we played Mahomes, we beat Mahomes, bro. It was like
Ramsey, Mike Evans wide open.
Something like that. God damn, that game was long.
Ramsey playing cover 3, let the receiver run right past him. What are you doing?
Bro, he's a Florida State guy, bro. What do you
I guess he thought he wasn't going to throw the ball. That's how he acted.
Just saying.
He said, put some respect on Florida State alumni. All right, I got you, bro. I got you.
Your Florida State alumni look terrible against Tampa, bro. Offense and defense.
You Anyway, man, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Been on this thing for almost 2 hours. Just wanted to come on. He ain't been live for a minute. Just wanted to come update people on a little bit of news that's going on. I know what everybody waiting on: offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator. Hey, be patient. Let Mario go through the process.
Patient.
Don't rush him. Let him get it right, because you know if he get it wrong, y'all gonna crucify him.
Yep, y'all gonna want him fired in 2 years.
Listen, Manny,
I gotta wait till the
Manny
spring.
Diaz. This is not Manny Diaz who listen to the fans and hire everybody that they love, and then boom, it don't work out. Y'all heard Dan Enos had Alabama behind his name, and y'all went crazy. Oh, Dan Enos, and then we see what happened. Then it is what it is. Manny Diaz and his turnover chain is gone. So let Mario run this thing the way he gonna run it. Let him hire his people. Don't listen to those clowns from Florida and Florida State on Twitter.
No.
Don't follow these dopes. Don't follow these dopes.
Don't listen to them on Twitter.
We don't care what y'all doing.
Oh no, your fans on Twitter, they all up in our shit. Oh, Mario's striking out on all these coaches. Nobody wants to work for Miami. We see y'all
them Twitter.
We see y'all. We know y'all
Them
scared.
Twitter fingers. You can't
We
listen
know
to
y'all
that.
scared. We know y'all.
I'm good. I know I ain't scared.
Florida fans is praying that we get these hires wrong. So 2000.
No, we don't. We don't care. We do not care what y'all.
And 25.
When the last time y'all won a
They
championship?
don't want us to beat the wheels.
When the last time y'all won a championship?
They don't want us to
2001. So we is not worried. Y'all not the priority. We not worried about what y'all doing. We trying to keep up with Bama and Georgia. We not worried about.
Yeah, they trying to keep up with us.
You know what?
We not worried about y'all.
Since Florida run away from us and can't play
Sarge, how many off-field coaches y'all got?
We got like 25, 30.
Okay, so how many Florida just hired?
I got a message for Georgia.
Like 25,
We
30.
just hired by 25, 30. We not worried about no Miami. We not worried about that.
Since Florida like to run away from us and don't play us every year, I got one thing to say to y'all. Handle our lightweight.
Okay, man, I got you, man.
Cause y'all can't handle us.
Hey, T2Y, it's lonely at the top, man. It's real lonely up here.
They can't handle us. They couldn't beat Dan Mullen.
Oh man. At the end of the day, it is what it is, man. Like, share, subscribe, guys. For to wrap it up right here. Hope y'all boys have a good day. We'll see each other sometime, probably in February after all these kids sign.
It was time today.
You know, we'll look at some of them recruit rankings because I know Florida State fans and all of them, they praying that Miami don't pass them on the rankings. Gators doing the same thing. So
shout out to Travis Hunter.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Travis Hunter, today they put out the 247 thing or whatever. I guess he's rated number 1 player in the country. Shamar Stewart rated number 9 in the country and stuff like that. If y'all care about that stuff, but number 1 player in the country went to JSU. Sorry, Florida State. On that note, I'll catch y'all another time.
All right, man.
I don't want to do that. We worried about y'all. Oh, yeah.
We ain't scared of no gator.